Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video day, and today we are going to be talking about what AJ Griffin, the newest Houston Rocket, brings to the table for the Houston Rockets. And I'm really excited to talk about this because, number one, I want to mention that AJ Griffin, brings a new narrative to the Houston Rockets. The new narrative for this Rockets team, I don't know if narrative is the right word, but what this team is looking for going into the 2024-25 season, what they are wanting, what they are hunting for, and what they've added in so far proves that they are looking for three-point shooting and defense. I want to go over some of the additions they've made this offseason. Reed Shepherd, selecting him third overall. We got a great three-point shooter right there who has shot 50+% from three in college, 53%, I believe, and is a great defensive player, almost averaging 3 steals per game. Now you trade 44th overall pick for another good defensive player in AJ Griffin, but not just another good defensive player, but a good defensive player who can shoot the ball, and that's AJ Griffin, who absolutely shot the ball amazing from three in his rookie season, in the 22-23 season, shooting 39% on almost 4 attempts per game. He also averaged almost 1 steal per game and almost a half a block per game, and is just a good defender. He fits the Ime Udoka system, and he's going to fit so well in the system. I think the new addition for the Atlanta Hawks, with them adding in Quinn Snyder as their head coach, or it being his full season as the head coach, really kind of changed things for AJ Griffin. He kind of just wasn't a part of Quinn Snyder's rotations, and he only played 20 games in his second year, only had 9 minutes per game, only averaged 2.5 points per game with 1 rebound per game. Shot kind of was bad because of that. He's only shot 26% from three, but only took 2 3-point attempts per game. His attempts per game almost went down by half. 3.6 in his rookie season went down all the way down to 2. And his percentage went down from 39 to 26. So him not getting playing time, I think, was taking a toll on him. And I'm not going to say he's going to get a bunch of playing time with the Rockets next season, but I kind of see him like a Aaron Holiday replacement. I know it's a little bit of a bad comparison since AJ Griffin's kind of like a small forward shooting guard and Aaron Holiday is a small, little point guard. It's most likely Aaron Holiday's leaving this Rockets team this offseason. But what I'm talking about, with AJ Griffin is last year. This just reminds me a lot like the Rockets adding an Aaron Holiday, because this is, if you guys remember when the Rockets added an Aaron Holiday, he was coming in from the Hawks just like AJ Griffin is. But what reminds me of, bringing in AJ Griffin, what reminds me of, Aaron Holiday and AJ Griffin is, when the Rockets brought in when the Rockets brought in Aaron Holiday, he was a guy who, he was going to be viewed as a deep depth piece that, would be the 11th or 12th man. But if the Rockets needed him to, he would give them good minutes. He'd shoot the ball really good for this team. He'd play decent defense, and, he'd be really good for the Rockets if they needed him to. That's what I see in AJ Griffin. He's a guy who will be a deep depth piece on this roster. And if the Rockets have a couple injuries here and there, or, decide to give him a chance and, put him in the rotation, just like Aaron Holiday did last year. He got that chance and he played good, and he really, got to stick in that rotation. Then AJ Griffin, if he can provide good three-point shooting like he did in his rookie season, he will stick to this rotation. And I really think that's what reminds me of Aaron Holiday, just because of the fact of, if Aaron Holiday is leaving this team, I know they've already added in Reed Shepherd, which is a big addition. That very well might be the real Aaron Holiday replacement. But AJ Griffin, I think, also kind of, fills a little bit of a void with the shooting being gone for, Aaron Holiday. Aaron Holiday was one of the Rockets' best three-point shooters last year, really was. And so I'm excited to see, what AJ Griffin can do for this team. But I know what he brings in. He brings great defense, and he brings great three-point shooting. It's what this team is looking for. They've done it with AJ Griffin. They've done it with Reed Shepherd. They've even done it with their undrafted free agent, N'Faly Dante. He's not a great three-point shooter, but he's a great defender. N'Faly Dante, who they signed from Oregon to a two-way contract, averaged 2 blocks per game last year in his senior year with Oregon, is great defending off screens, and also averaged almost 2 steals per game. So defense and three-point shooting has been the tone so far for this Rockets offseason with Reed Shepherd, AJ Griffin, and two-way contract Falai Dante. So I'm excited to see if the Rockets continue to keep that going as the offseason goes on in free agency and potential trade market, because the Rockets still have assets to move, like potentially Jayshawn Tate, Jock Landale, other draft picks. So I'm excited to see what this Rockets team adds on potentially as the offseason goes on, because I don't think they're done. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Rockets.